Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Kansas City Royals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shoppy. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Back here in Kansas City, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Luis Robert Jr. Now the 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Luis Robert hits one out. His 150th career homer. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sam Almanza steps in for the Royals.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw. He's got him. What a play.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
No outs. Runner at first. Ivan Melendez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 3-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out easily.
Now they had him dead to rights right there at the plate, and I hate to say it, but that's on the third base coach. Third base coach was sending him all the way, and it just wasn't the right call. I know base coaches take a lot of pride in what they do and how they prepare, but I think he'll be thinking about that one for a little while.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. The two-run shot, third home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Here's the left fielder, Sam Almanza. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That misses. Now 1-2. Now one miss.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Tim Tawa. The 1-1. Flares it towards left center field. And a base hit. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play.
So 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Ivan Melendez. The D-backs down to their final stretch. Got him, and that's the ball game. Almanza was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. This is Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. In the air, left field, Almanza on the move, takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, A.J.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
Oh, right to the backstop. Garcia into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's outside. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Number 13, Garrett.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. First and second, no outs. Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
0-2 now. Into center. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Nick Fortes steps in for the Royals. Here's a 1-1. Left field. Myers snags it on the run.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Seiya Suzuki steps in for the Royals. 2 on, 1 out. Oh, and this one gets away. Mitchell up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner
on the ground to third. Throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 8, Dan Almanza.
And that clips the inside corner.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, a great flip. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Here's Luis Robert. Ripped on a line. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Almanza up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Almanza not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Next pitch is downstairs. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A two-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 6-3.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the left fielder, Sam Almanza.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In the air, left field. Out, number 2.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 13, Garrett.
Man at first. Next to hit for Arizona, A.J. Talbot. The 1-2. Fair ball. Myers around third. The relay to the plate. Safe. It's 10-4.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Ivan Melendez. Lynch is just 1 strike away. Swing and a bouncer. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals add another to their winning streak. Almanza did a good job in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the Arizona Diamondbacks are doing pretty well as we come up on the halfway point of the season. Singy, it's been stunning to watch this team flounder like they have. They were supposed to be a serious contender this year.
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked, Boog, because, you know, you're right. They had a ton of hype behind them and a really talented roster, and then they go out and lay an egg like this. I just don't know what I'd do to fix things here. I mean, they've got multiple major issues, and there's no quick solution.
That's ball 2.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up now for Kansas City, Garrett Mitchell. Runner on the go. And there for strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. So up next, Matt Shaw.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance, though.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. Go ahead run on base. Adrian Del Castillo. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw into third, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, James. Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 8, San Almanza.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Right through there for a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, number 13.
1 out. Runner at second. Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The tying run at the plate. Left field. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Almanza stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, singing. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box. As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
The Royals with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to the left. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Almanza with an okay game in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Sam Almanza is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Henderson.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Sam Almanza in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And the sweeper catches the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Beat it out.
Throws to Henderson.
That's an
Not
out.
in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
So two outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 2 on, 2 outs. Meyer. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Almanza.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Ball right there. Good job.
Up next to the Royals.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying on the warning track and holds it in. To second, pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 10.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out, runner at second. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Alonso stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a two-out ribby.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Meyer sends it across to first. They limit the damage here. Sam Almanza digs in now. 1 for 3. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Blaze Alexander now at the plate. Tied at 4. Flares it into the outfield. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
So 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 strike away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Going back on this one, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Orioles take the series opener here at home. Almanza could have done a bit more to help them out.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Flares it towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that keeps the inning going. Sam Almanza steps in for the Royals.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Hey! Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Alexander on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Royals,
2 down.
the center fielder, number 16.
Back here in Baltimore. So up now for Kansas City, Sam Almanza. On the ground to short, Henderson. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Almanza starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Almanza tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson handles, throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. 2 on, 2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And to the plate for Kansas City, Sam Almanza. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball for a strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. Tags the runner for 1. And now it's William Contreras. Newcomb is just 1 strike away. This one in the air center field. Varsho has a beat on it. And that'll do it. The Royals even this series up in a game apiece. Almanza did not have a banner showing in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One out man at first. William Contreras, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one smacked out to left center. Dives and it gets by. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hill in and to his right. 2 away. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit for the Orioles. Man at second. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
On the tag, he's out.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Sam Almanza.
Ball, that's inside.
That one missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Hey.
That one missing inside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Out towards right center field. Alexander on his way over. And there's 1 away. So 2 down. Derek Hill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Left field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
The left fielder, number 8, Sam Almanza.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn it for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second.
Stay here, on the back, on the back.
Whips it to Smith, and that is the inning. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit for the Orioles. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So a man at first. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. To the right side. They get one. In there. He's safe. Almanza locks in. Tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Almanza with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.